Let me state something very obvious. Maternal instinct is not a myth. Hey, I'm Kristan Hawkins. Welcome to this episode on Explicitly Pro-Life, our How to Win This Week episode. Ready for a study in the ridiculous? A recent op-ed in the New York Times, claimed that maternal instinct is a myth. The author wrote that a mother's physical and emotional connection to her preborn child and newborn child is a social construct designed by men to oppress women. The author isn't a neuroscientist or a doctor. She is a journalist who seems to have a political axe to grind more than interest in facts or science, don't they all? The author says, quote, "The notion that the selflessness and tenderness babies require is uniquely ingrained in the biology of women, ready to go at the flip of a switch, is a relatively modern and pernicious one." This is an odd assertion, given the emerging field of brain research in recent decades that clearly demonstrates how dramatically mothers' brains are altered by the experience of pregnancy and new motherhood. The changes are so significant that researchers can readily identify women who had had children from those who did not based on the scans of their brains. The changes that occur in bonding a mother to her child are also lifelong. Researchers have identified genetic material from children in a mother's brain and other organs even decades after pregnancy. Not only is the mother's connection to her child undeniable, but is also validated by ongoing scientific inquiry. But the real reason for the author's discomfort with maternal instinct comes into focus when she discusses, you guessed it, abortion. She's mad because of evidence that seeing her child on an ultrasound makes a woman less likely to procure an abortion. She quotes a pro-life article that says, quote, "The ultrasound machine has been the pro-life movement's strongest asset in recent years," end quote. The pro-life article goes on to state that once a mother sees her baby on ultrasound, her maternal instinct will often overpower her other instinct to terminate her pregnancy. This is not news to anyone who has worked in the pro-life movement or the abortion industry for the matter. The biggest abortion businesses have worked tirelessly to block legislation requiring mothers undergoing an abortion to receive an ultrasound. The obvious reason is that more ultrasounds mean fewer paying customers for big abortion. The late Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, a friend of the abortion lobby, claimed, quote, "A woman who exercises her constitutionally protected right to terminate pregnancy is not a mother," end quote. But now that the court has rightly recognized that abortion was never a constitutionally protected right by reversing Roe, maybe our culture is also now ready to recognize that a woman who is pregnant is in fact a mother. Our culture can work to support her or help her continue to undermine the real and important connection she has to her baby.